You kill a guy on your TV show, and that's a gives you a black eye.
It doesn't do much for the guy that gets killed either.
Gerald Norman Springer, better known as Jerry Springer, was born February 13, 1944 in Highgate, London, England. His parents, Richard and Margot Springer, were German Jewish refugees who had fled the Holocaust. Born in an underground shelter during a World War II bombing raid, Springer's early life was steeped in the resilience and hardship his family experienced. In 1949, the Springer family emigrated to the U.S., settling in Queens, New York, and it was in America where he achieved the American dream. But for many, his popular TV show was a series of never-ending nightmares, contributing to the vulgarity of American life. Till next time, take care of yourselves and each other.
Why has this show lasted for 26 years?
Well, first it's stupid, and it's got a niche, and no one else kind of goes in that niche. So I think that's one of the reasons it lasts. The personality of the guests. No one's watching because of me. They're watching because the stories are crazy and the people are outrageous.
Jerry Springer showed promise early on, earning a political science degree from Tulane University in New Orleans and later a law degree from Northwestern University in Chicago. After graduating, he began his career working for Robert F. Kennedy's 1968 presidential campaign. When Kennedy was assassinated, the tragedy had a profound impact on Springer, reinforcing his desire to engage in public service. In 1971, Springer entered politics himself, serving on the Cincinnati City Council, but his political career was temporarily derailed in 1974 when he resigned after admitting to hiring a prostitute. The scandal could have derailed his career, but Springer's honesty and willingness to own up to his mistakes endeared him to the public. He returned to politics, winning his seat back in 1975, and a year later he became mayor of Cincinnati, serving one term. Following his stint in politics, Springer shifted his focus to journalism. He joined WLWT-TV in Cincinnati as a political reporter and commentator, quickly becoming one of the station's most popular personalities. His straightforward, relatable style earned him several local Emmy Awards for his commentary. His tenure as a news anchor laid the groundwork for what would become his most famous venture. In 1991, he launched The Jerry Springer Show. Initially conceived as a politically focused talk show, it tackled issues like homelessness, gun control, and social justice. However, ratings were lackluster, and the show struggled to find its footing in a competitive market. In 1994, under the guidance of producer Richard Dominick, the show underwent a dramatic transformation. Gone were the high-minded discussions of policy and social issues, replaced by sensationalist tabloid-style programming. Episodes began to focus on lurid and controversial subjects like infidelity, paternity disputes, and unusual relationships. The show's signature feature became its on-stage fights, with guests often engaging in physical altercations while audience members cheered. The infamous chant of "Jerry, Jerry" became a cultural phenomenon. The Jerry Springer Show was a lightning rod for criticism. Detractors labeled it trash TV, accusing Springer of exploiting vulnerable people for entertainment. Episodes were often accused of being staged or overly dramatized, with critics arguing that the show prioritized sensationalism over substance. Springer, however, defended the program, framing it as a reflection of societal issues. One of the most infamous incidents associated with was in 2000 when Nancy Campbell Panitz was murdered by her ex-husband following their appearance on an episode. The tragic event led to lawsuits and widespread scrutiny of the show's ethics and responsibilities. Despite such controversies, the show's ratings soared. At its peak, it even surpassed The Oprah Winfrey Show in popularity. The Jerry Springer Show became a pop culture phenomenon, inspiring parodies, merchandise, and even a musical. Its influence extended beyond the U.S., with international versions airing in countries like the UK. The show also sparked debates about the role of television in society, with some arguing that it gave a platform to marginalized voices, while others saw it as a low in broadcasting. Springer's affable persona was key to the show's success. While the content was often outrageous, his demeanor was calm and non-judgmental, positioning him as a neutral mediator amidst the chaos. This approach endeared him to millions of viewers, even as critics decried the show's sensationalist nature. As the popularity of The Jerry Springer Show waned in the 2010s, Springer explored other ventures. He hosted the courtroom show Judge Jerry from 2019 to 2022, which combined his legal background with his television expertise. He also made numerous appearances in film and television, often playing exaggerated versions of himself. His guest spots ranged from comedies like Austin Powers, The Spy Who Shagged Me, to animated series like The Simpsons. Despite the controversies surrounding his flagship show, he maintained a reputation as a consummate professional and a genuinely kind person. He was known for his philanthropy, particularly his support for Jewish causes and Holocaust remembrance initiatives. After 27 seasons and more than 4,000 episodes, The Jerry Springer Show aired its final episode in 2018. The decision to end the show was attributed to declining ratings and changing viewer tastes. In an era dominated by streaming services and social media, traditional daytime talk shows faced increasing challenges in retaining audiences. The show's legacy remains complex. While it undeniably shaped the landscape of reality television, it also raised enduring questions about the ethical responsibilities of broadcasters. Springer expressed mixed feelings about the show, acknowledging its flaws while defending its authenticity. In January 2024, Netflix released a two-part documentary titled Jerry Springer Fights Camera Action, offering an in-depth exploration of the show's controversial history. It features interviews with former producers, guests, and crew members, providing a behind-the-scenes look at the show's production. One of the documentary's key revelations is the extent to which producers curated and manipulated storylines to maximize drama. Former staff members discuss the challenges of balancing entertainment value with the well-being of participants. The documentary also looks into the lawsuits and scandals that plagued the show, including the tragic Campbell Panitz case. Jerry Springer's life and career were marked by contradictions. A man of intellect and compassion, he became the face of one of television's most controversial programs. His journey from politician to broadcaster to cultural icon is a testament to his adaptability and resilience. While The Jerry Springer Show remains a polarizing part of his legacy, it's undeniable that Jerry Springer left an indelible mark on entertainment. The Netflix documentary serves as both a tribute to and a critique of his most famous creation, ensuring that his legacy will continue to be a subject of discussion and debate for years to come.
Deep down, we are all the same. We all want to be happy. We cry when we're hurt. We're angry when we've been mistreated. And to be liked, accepted, and respected, not to mention loved, is the greatest gift of all. Yes, we're all alike. Know this. There's never been a moment in the 25 years of doing this show that I ever thought I was better than the people who appear on our stage. I'm not better, only luckier.
Now it's time to hear from you. Do you think it was right for The Jerry Springer Show to be canceled? Let us know in the comments section below.